Now, listen, the next song, sometimes you don't get anything you want at all. Life is just terrible. It is sometimes. But then sometimes you get exactly what you want. And this next song is exactly someone getting exactly what she wants. And it's marvelously true. And I was marvelously true story, wonderful friends, John Cameron and Fred Ebb, and they wrote this marvelously wonderful true story about a woman finding her true love, and it's a true song. Now, it's true, he has a sheet music for it. We're gonna sing it for you now.
Oh.
Gather around, I've got a story to tell about a Manhattan lady who I know very well. She lived at 5 Riverside, her name is Shirley DeVore, and she traveled around the world to find a guy next door. Well, there was trouble inside apartment 29E, 'cause Shirley's mother and dad were as upset as could be. They say we hate to complain, dear, and we don't like to grouse, but you're nearly 32, you should get out of the house. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear a ding-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. There's more. Well, Shirley was 31, which she was loath to admit, and she had never been loved, which didn't thrill her a bit. And so she sat and she thought for hours on end. She said, I'll go to Chase Manhattan, where I've got me a friend. And so she borrowed $1,000 and called TWA, and told her mother and dad that she was a man away. Yes, she traveled the continent, a month, maybe 2, and bring me home a huzz if it's the last thing I do. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear a ding-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. She met a Londoner first, but they did not hit it off, 'cause every time she approached, he got a bronchial cough. She also went to Madrid and met a handsome senor, but he liked to throw the bull and he was no matador. She also bombed out in Brussels, in Mallorca and Rome, till someone said, try Dubrovnik, dear, before you go home, 'cause it's the kind of a town where you'll be likely to fall, and all the Tony comes to find the Balkans a ball. You gotta ring them bells, you gotta ring them bells, you gotta make them sing and really ring them bells. It's such a happy thing to hear them ting-a-ling. You gotta ring them bells. And so she went to Dubrovnik, and the very next day she met a guy on the beach who took her reason away. It was love at first sight, and such a beautiful scene. She said, my name is Shirley DeVore. He said, I'm Norm Saperstein. She said, are you from New York? He said, that can't be denied. I got a swell Junior 3 at number 5 Riverside. 5? Wait a minute. 5 Riverside? But that's where I live. 5? Are you sure? 5? As if that wasn't enough, poor Shirley thought she'd gone deaf when he said that his apartment there was 29F. Yes, she was E, he was F, and yet they never had met until she traveled the world to Yugoslavia. Yet he'd always been right next door, and she would never have known. hey.